Hey Hayden, congratulations! Man, you did it so fast! Look at you, man! Even before I could come out with the third tutorial. What's up with that? No matter, I'm so proud of you. Only thing that I do regret is that I wasn't able to teach you 3 things from this experiment. 1. How to install brand new CPU from scratch. 2. How to install an operating system from scratch. And 3. How to test as you build. First 2 things, we can cover that later when you are really interested in building a brand new super duper computer for yourself. Then maybe you could make the video and make me watch it. As for the third thing, I had to test all the parts myself, and I had to make sure they all worked before I could send it to you. And I recorded much as I could, all the steps that's involved. So the final video is very long. But go through it at least once, and you'll understand why I test as I build. It really gives you the confidence in each individual parts that you're about to assemble. For me at least, I think I become a better problem avoider and problem solver by going through these steps. For future reference, I will time index the video. You will see what I mean when you read the description below. Anyways, let me know what you think about this whole experiment. Hey man, again, I'm so proud of you. I'll talk at you later. Now man out. Okay then, before I put all this stuff into the case, I'm going to test them outside the case, individual parts. This is a strategy I use. I know all these are old stuff, so a lot of these may fail as I build them. First, I want to show you this. I took it off the case. This is the front of your case. DVD drive will go here, your SSD drive will go here. There's a power switch here, LED power indicator light that determines whether your computer is powered up or not, and all these cables. The reason I took this front panel off the case is because easy access to these cables and hook up to the motherboard. So that's why I took it off the case. Power supply. That's the very first thing I plug it on. I is on, O is off. This is a master switch. Okay. Normally it's at the back of the case, so you normally will not switch this. You just leave it at I, and then you use a front panel switch to turn on your computer on and off. For test purpose, I'm going to rely on this switch. And another thing I'm going to rely on during the test is this speaker. All it does is beep at you. How to hook all these pins up is on page 15 on this manual I printed out for you. Speaker goes right here. Power goes right there. LED. Hook up all these. Now hook up the power supply to the motherboard. These 2 points. And now I need to hook up the monitor. This motherboard has a internal video card. Use it as a test monitor. Power is on. It detects the DVI-D. Monitor itself is working. At least it detects the DVI signal from this motherboard. There's no memory here, so fan should spin, but it should give me a bunch beep on this speaker. Let's see. See fan spinning? Is this fan spinning too? Yep. You hear the speakers? Yeah. Basically, I don't have memory in there, so it's not going to display anything on this. And it's just going to give me a beep saying, hey, I don't have memory. Okay, that's fine. So, motherboard is doing its job of indicating that, hey, you didn't put memory on me yet. Okay, I do want to test one more thing. If I push this button, yeah, the green light on the switch comes on. Now I'm gonna plug in memory. Make sure this is off. Memory. These are 4 gig memory. I have to put 2 of them at a time, so that's 8 gig. Will fit into this blue slots. Open, push in, closes. Like that. Okay. Same thing here. Okay, we got memory hooked up, so let's see what it shows up on monitor, what the speakers say. Let's see. I gotta turn this thing on one more time. Fans are spinning. Yeah. Nice. 1 beep from the speaker. Monitor. It says here reboot and select proper boot device. Motherboard is telling us, hey, you don't have a boot device hooked up. Computer needs a boot device. So this is a boot device. It has a little latching, so it can only go this way. It latches on. That's for the data. I'll put that right there. This is a power cable out of the power supply, and it's labeled SATA, and you just plug in right there like that. On, and make sure no cables are loose out here. One beep, that's good. Says here start Windows normally. The window comes up, so we know that hard drive is working fine. Well, we know that memory is working because window came up. Okay, CPU is working because window came up. And so yeah, up to this point everything's working fine. Now we need to test these other parts. Since we got window up, what I'm going to do is test these ports on the motherboard itself. Okay, cable stays there. USB port. There's USB port at this motherboard. That's built in to the motherboard. And I just plug it in. Let me see if it works. Just push window key. Yep. Something popped up here. I don't know if you can see it from there. Keyboard is working, so USB port is working. The mouse. There's another USB port right on top of that one, so I'm going to plug that in. See if the mouse is working. Yeah, I see the mouse pointer right here. Can you see a mouse pointer? Right there. let's test this. This is a SSD or hard drive caddy. You plug in your SSD into here. I'm going to unplug that. Oh, has a latching. Remember that. Unplug that. And that just comes out. I'll go ahead and show you how they're put in. This is a top view. This is top slot, this bottom slot. You open up like that. You would think it would go in like this, but no, the pin turns out that you have to use this side. So it goes upside down, and then you just push it in until it latches. Okay, and now the data connection and the power connections are outside of this unit. So now what you do is plug that in. Now if this works, it normally boots up like it does, then you know you have a working caddy device. Okay, means that all the connection in here is not connected. So let's boot it up. Power's on. Switch it on. Fans are turning. I don't hear no beep 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 beep. Just one friendly beep. That's fine. Window, starting window is coming up. I don't know if you can see that here. Okay, window came up. So, yep, hard drive is working. The caddy for the hard drive is working. Okay, next one I'm going to do is test the DVD player. Use this SATA cable still. Plug in like that. Goes to one of the available slot on SATA port. Needs a power from the power supply. Where are you? Right here. There's a one right here. I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. I'm going to bring it near me because DVD like this don't want to be vertical, you want to be horizontal. Power on. Let's see if fan on. I hear the motor noise on the DVD. Friendly beep from the speaker. It said reboot select proper boot device. Okay, something is not hooked up right here, so I need to turn the system off. I'm gonna this time master off because I have no software to test it. Make sure these are all the way in. Make sure these are all the way in. It had a loose connection there, so I hope that's it. Put the plug it back in. Power pad. Friendly beep. Starting Windows, good. So this cable right here was loose, and that's the things you check for when your computer is not working right. Check for loose connection first. It shows up here, it says DVD RW F drive, so we know that part has worked. If you really want to test it, the DVD feature of this DVD player, then you could play plug in one of these DVDs you have And I happen to have a matrix lying around. It's a little nasty, but that's okay. Open the drive bay opened up. The DVD tray opened up okay. Plug back in. See if it will recognize the matrix. The movie. I hope I don't have a unreadable disk here. Okay, it did recognize. Oh, you gotta choose this player because I don't have this. I don't want to install that on there. Let's go to recommended settings. Finish. Okay, looks like a video is coming up. You're not going to hear the sound because I don't have a speaker hooked up. So that's fine. So DVD drive is working fine. What's next? Let's do the easy one. This is case fan. Case fan goes right here at this end. It's called. It says a system fan on the motherboard label. It has 4 pins. This has 3 pins, but it has a key that matches that key. You know, plug it in just like that, just like a Lego. You just plug it in. If it matches, plug it in. And when I boot up the system, this fan should move. That's easy test. And it's already moving. Now, while this fan is running, I want to show you something. You see this loose cable? So if any of these loose cable touch the fan like that, your system could make very annoying noises, and it could wear this cable out too and eventually break it. So you want to do some little cable management by tying this down, okay? Now I'm going to test this network Wi-Fi card. It will plug into this second white slot here. Just push it in gently, right there. This antenna goes right in here. It's a really old unit. I mean, it's really old, so it's not going to hold. It's just going to fall off, so you have to just sort of put it in there. And those are really cheap. You could get one yourself later on if you want to. But no, I gotta turn this on. Okay, Windows coming up. Okay, let's find the Google. Well, something Yahoo message came up, so let me go to Yahoo, and the internet comes up. Video card goes in right there. Actually, that's the only place it could go. Okay, this blue slot, there's another blue slot right there. It will go here because this video card has it takes up 2 slots. Okay, so when you plug this in, it actually takes up the blue slot and the white slot next to it, even though it only uses the blue slot. So you plug it in like that. Now when you plug it in without the base at the bottom of the motherboard, this portion of the connection doesn't connect, so you need to push up the motherboard a little bit. Okay, video card is connected. Right now, the thing that I always forget about this video card, it wants extra power because all the cooling it requires. The video card has a very nowadays have a very powerful, what they call a GPU, graphic processing unit, and it takes just as much it heat up just as much as these CPU does, because they're just as powerful almost. So it wants its own power. It's not a 4-pin power. This is, I think, 6-pin power. Let me see if I can find 6-pin power. 6-pin power, PCIe power. Well, plug right there. It only could go in one direction. To test this video card, I need to take this monitor cable out, DVI cable from the built-in video to this video. So yeah, make sure everything's hooked up okay. Make sure they didn't loosen up. Power's on. See the power switch. Let's go. This should not touch the fan here. There's a fan in here, so cable should not touch the fan. So make sure these are out of the way. Was that friendly beep? Ah, there you go. Starting Windows. So video card's working so far. Yep, DVI is recognized. So this video card is working. If you don't plug this in, it won't work. Remember that. This is USB. It has 9-pin. 1 pin is plugged. So this has 9-pin and there's no pin on there. So you gotta match where it doesn't have a pin. The USB will either plug into here or it will plug into here. Either way, it doesn't matter. Those are for additional plugins if you want a different kind of casing. On this one, you have 2 of them, but you only use one of these because only one of these matches up. It's called HD audio. This is the one you want to use on that in the green spot right here. So how do I test these? Well, that's the audio. That's USB. That means a USB and audio. I need to be able to hook up USB devices here and make it work, and audio devices here to make it work. Let me show you. The green is a headphone jack. Red is a mic jack. These are USB ports. Let's see. I know what I could do is unplug the USB mouse from here and plug it in here and see if it works, right? And as far as audio, I could hook up the headphone and I could at least test the headphone.